This is ABC World News with your host, Maurice, KJM 161.0, the number one in news. Today's news. The gorilla from the Altus Municipal Zoo escaped today, along with several other captive animals. They broke out last evening when the guard was changing shifts. It is highly recommended that you do not approach the animals, especially the Yeti. It has been properly immunized from American pathogens and diseases, but is still somewhat of a threat. World news. We have plenty of rice thanks to an industrious community in Beijing, China. They have their children stop full-day school, and now they've devised a method of only having 3 hours of school a day, and the rest of their time is spent working the rice fields. And they said communist China wasn't productive. The next generation. A scene of hustle and bustle was noticed today by a reporter from CNN. She commented on Senator Ted Kennedy, saying that we are all responsible for our actions, but Mr. Kennedy seems to disregard these statements. It's almost like he wants to get shot or something. After being asked if she knew anything about why people were so troubled over her comment, she was informed by Mr. Kennedy himself that his own brother had died in Dallas, Texas from Lee Harvey Oswald's own assassin's bullet. The reporter denied previous knowledge of the incident and is expected to become human after several shock therapy treatments from JFK Psychiatric Hospital in Boston. It's a huge debate over the effects of healthcare in Washington. Many of the citizens in this country are wanting out of the new healthcare system in favor of a more privatized healthcare. Senator Ted Nugent was quoted at the meeting today saying, "I'm sorry it had to come to this," and proceeded to take out several hidden firearms, 9mm and single-hand shotguns, and point them at the Senate Democratic leaders. He was, of course, taken down by security and escorted to the RBH Psychiatric Hospital. Several senators from the South were so strongly opposed by this law that they began to take their vests off and hang them in the air like a bullfighter from Spain. Supposedly, this was to make a notion that they were daring the Democratic leaders to pass this infuriating and ridiculous law. It was tabled until next week for discussion, and to let the Senate calm down about this hot topic in the United States. Well, this has been ABC World News with your host, Maurice, part of 161.0 KJAM. Your news, your way, by people who care.